What up, y'all? It's your boy JJ Fit, man, and I'm back again with another video, y'all. I know it's been like a month since I posted, man, but we back at it, and we back on these workouts. I'm on Christmas break right now, so I'm gonna be dropping a whole bunch of videos, getting to it, man. But today we got some lower body grind with a little bit of sprinting incorporated with that as well. So it's gonna be some nice work here, working on just explosion, working on strength, and just working on quickness. So it's gonna be a good workout. Let me know what y'all think of it down below in the comments. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna get some good work in, man. And it's good to be back on the tube, man. I'm gonna continue dropping videos for y'all. I'm gonna have some hoop videos coming out soon, yo. A lot of my training is tailored towards hooping, towards jumping, towards like making my first step quicker, because you know I'm doing a lot of hooping and all that stuff. So just make sure that y'all watch the whole video and check everything out, man. And let me know down below in the comments what videos y'all want to see, and I'll make sure to drop those videos for y'all, man. But I'll catch y'all when we get in here. I can't wait to get this work in. See y'all when we get in here, man. Let's freaking go. All right, y'all. So I got warmed up and everything. What I'm about to do now is some acceleration sprints. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start out like the first 2 or 3 steps are gonna be pretty slow. And then once I get about 3 steps in, I'm gonna turn it on and get up to about 80% of the sprint. And then by the time I get all the way down here, y'all be throttling down. But I'll most likely run through that impasse over there. If y'all see it, the track has like an impasse where you can walk off the track, and it'll be like full speed through there. By the time I get here, I'll be kind of throttling down, slowing down to stop. So we're gonna do that 8 times. Acceleration work, so let's get right to it, man. Here we go.
Billion people, you are the strongest. You are the alpha. You're the one.
You said I'm running through Powell's chest. Man, that's your teammate. You tripping. You ain't about to.
That's 1 rep. I'm probably gonna back up a little bit because trying to slow down on the curve sucks. Because like you're curving, so it's like I'm gonna mess up my knees like that. I'm gonna back up a little bit. But yeah. 1 down, starting to go.
Oh, shit.
That style, the hands here, the bob and the weaving, was really old school, which gave him
2 down.
the additional power that made him into the ultimate killing machine.
Bring the pain to him. And that's all it is. Then we go see how tough you are. Tough guy.
Am I going to win or am I going to not compete? I know what to do. I know what I'm capable of, and like I'm going to come in and win if I do it.
You hate me because you're probably in the bed right now. You're probably an underachiever. You're probably somebody who doesn't want to do anything with their life.
Do you feel that you're so weak and you're so miserable that you have nothing else left of yourself to push yourself forward?
And I think that flicked this switch in me where I was like, fuck you, watch this.
The best player on the planet.
What can you say?
The fuck in.
That's what precipitated it.
Are you radical enough in your hunger and your thirst to go after what it is that you believe is yours? Are you crazy enough? Are you courageous enough? Come back and shop.
All right, y'all, that's 8 reps of that. The last 2, y'all see I had to slow down because the worker talked to me and was bothering me about running too fast, bro. So I had to like cut it to like 50%. It is what it is, man. But we're done with those acceleration sets y'all saw. It's athleticism development. Just trying to start off slow and then boom, accelerate. Work on that first step, work on exploding out of there, and carrying that through. So I'm gonna move on to the next thing. The next thing we got is clean pulls. So we're going down, we're gonna move some weights, we're gonna move them fast. So I'll see y'all when we get down. Let's freaking go. All right, y'all, now we're moving on to the actual like lifting part. So I'm gonna start with clean pulls. I'm gonna get a few warm-up sets. And basically what a clean pull is, it's like a deadlift, but you jump with the weight. So I get down in the deadlift position, boom, I come up and jump with the weight here. So it's just a deadlift with a jump. So obviously you're doing a lot less weight than you would like with a regular deadlift. So I'm about to get to work. I'm about to get a few warm-up sets in, and then the working sets will start when I get up to 255. So let's get working. We're gonna start with 135. Start with 135.
The world! What is that thing that's been gnawing at our gut that we wanted to do, wanted to accomplish? What's that goal? What's that mountain we've wanted to climb, the mountain we've wanted to move, the mountain we've wanted to create?
Set number 2, we're gonna get 185 on warm up. Set number 2, we're gonna get 185 here, and we'll do the 3 reps. All right. This warm up set, we'll do 1 more, and then we'll actually get to the sets. So let's get to it.
Is it self-care, self-help? Is it getting in the best shape of your life? Is it understanding your body more? Is that one day, like, one day I'll do that thing that I've always wanted to do? Or you make the commitment now and you say, this is day 1. I am on a mission to get this particular thing done, and I'm gonna get it done.
You wanna be the guy, right? Yeah. Be the fucking guy.
You always have to be the person who roots for you before everyone else does. And it's usually a single clap in the auditorium for a very long period of time. It is a slow clap that's just you rooting for you.
If you want to be great, to even begin to think in today's environment that...
All right, y'all, last warm-up set here, 225, 3 reps of these 20 pulls, and then we're gonna work up to 255 and actually get the working sets going. So let's get to it.
You can pull that off in an 8-hour day is laughable. It's just not real. I'm a very, very, very big believer in hard work because I think it's the differentiation.
How do I flip a switch? How do I flip a switch? You'll know when it happens, and you'll be the baddest person on the planet.
You have to be the champion before you become the champion, so that means lifestyle. You gotta be him before you become him.
If you want to be great, you want to be the baddest motherfucker ever at what you do, you could be misunderstood by everybody because you're going to be so fucking obsessed and so driven to get there, and that's what it takes. It takes every second of your fucking life. Anybody says balance? Yeah, balance is important for a lot of fucking people. It is. But if you want to fucking go to that edge where people do not like you...
Alright, so at the 255 now, for the actual work itself. Let's get to it. Here we go.
I don't understand you, question everything you fucking do. You've arrived.
That fact that you have the ability to do something and you're too weak to fucking turn the key and start the engine on it is a greater disappointment and a greater burden to carry than any of this physical sweat equity.
One set in. That's one set there, man. We got 5 more to go. Take about a minute break. Take it back to it. It's pretty neat. Alright, set number 2, y'all. Let's get to it.
Everybody wants to have an easy way. There are no easy ways. When bad things happen, what do? You build from them. You learn from them. You grow from them. You have the passion and understanding that you have work to do.
Most people are overweight, they're distracted, they're poor, they have so few skills because it has never been easier to start a business, to make money, to get in shape. It's just also never been easier to do nothing.
If this is gonna work for you, you gotta give up every fucking minute, every drop of blood you have. You cannot take your eyes off this thing.
So if you wake up in the morning and you don't want to do something, you don't care.
All right, 2 sets done. Good Lord.
Enough about yourself. And that's what you need to really research is, man, why am I not doing this for myself? Because that is the number one purpose in life, is to better oneself. Real.
All right, 2 sets done.
Talk. Some of you motherfuckers piss me the f*** off. Gary's knees are bad. See how he runs. Yeah, see how I run towards the mountains, motherfucker. What were you doing for the last 65 hours? I know what I was doing. I was running all up and down the fucking mountains. Doing what I preach about. Stay hard.
If you're willing to suffer, and I mean suffer, your brain and your body, once connected together, can do anything. If you want to be great, you want to be the baddest motherfucker ever at what you do, you could be misunderstood by everybody because you're gonna be so fucking obsessed and so.
Set number 4, y'all. Let's get it done.
So driven to get there. That's what it takes.
Do things you hate to do. Be uncomfortable every fucking day of your life. We're running from the truth. So the only way I became successful was going towards the truth. As painful and as brutal as it is, it changed me. It allowed me to become who I am today. I've trained 99% of my life alone. I can take myself to such a level of real passion and purpose by myself. I don't need anyone. That's why people come to me to motivate them.
You don't know me, son!
4 sets done, 2 to go. All right, y'all. Set number 4 or number 5, I believe. This should be set number 5. Let's check it. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, it's set number 5, because I only got 2 more. All right, let's get right to it.
We all think about quitting when shit's hard. And this is where people lose. It's hard to process information during pain. You're thinking about fight or flight, save yourself. That's not a rational thought. It's not a thought that's gonna get you through hard times. I have a resume full of motivation that whenever I'm down, I'm like, oh, hang on, motherfucker. Oh, you know the truth. The only way you're ever going to get to the other side of this journey is you have got to suffer to grow. To grow, you must suffer. And some people will get it and some people won't.
One more. Sheesh. Last one, man. All right, last set of clean pulls, y'all. Let's get it done.
A good man is a man who can protect and who can provide and who can serve, who can comfort, who can reprimand, who can discipline, whatever's necessary to make the world a little better because he passed through.
The loud voices of this world are the 99% who don't understand exactly what you have to do. That's why when I speak and you don't understand me, it's probably a good thing. Because that probably means I'm in an area of life that you're not in.
It is astounding how many people want to be spectacular in life but also want to fit in and be normal. You are, by definition, aiming for average. Normal people get normal results. Weird people get weird results. You literally can't do what everyone else does and not expect to get what everyone else has. By doing what everyone else does, you guarantee average results.
Done with that, man. All right, we're gonna move on to hex bar deadlift. So more deadlift, really. Just not with a jump. We got the hex bar though, so. I think we got 5 sets of 3. I'll see how we get a set of. All right, y'all, we got hex bar now. So, got this hex bar deadlift work, so about to get right to it, man. These are warm-up sets. So I'm gonna start out with just 135 on the bar, 3 reps, work my way up to the actual working sets. So let's get to it.
Be the guy who embraces the ugly, the miserable. Be the guy who embraces hard work, the grind. Don't be afraid of being hurt. Don't be afraid of sacrificing some blood.
You ask all my teammates, one thing about my...
All right, let's get up at 185. Warm up set number 2. Let's get it.
Michael Jordan was, he never asked me to do something that he didn't do. And they're gonna say, well, he wasn't really a nice guy. He may have been a tyrant. Oh, well, that's you, because you never wanted anything.
If you're cool with walking in the shadows of yourself and, you know, the only person...
Up to 225, last warm up set, we get to it. All right. Last warm-up set, 225. Let's get with it.
You got it's the man right there in the shadow, man. How you doing? Pretty good. How you doing? All right, man. Cool. It's kind of weird having a conversation with you, but ain't no one else around because everyone else has faded way back then, way back there. You know, if you're cool with that kind of walk of life, I tell you, man. World.
Alright, that was it for the warm-up sets. We're gonna hop up to 285 and get moving on the working sets. Let's go. Set one of these working sets, 285 on the bar. Let's get these 3 reps done, man. Here we go.
This is your playground.
So I went to a powerlifting competition a couple of years ago. There was this one guy there lifting. He holds a bunch of records in the squat. And he's a normal working class guy from a normal working class town on the outskirts of Newcastle. And watching that man warm up is something else. He's got a sacred playlist. He never listens to the songs apart from when he's about to step on to the lifting platform. He's got these headphones on and he's just walking up and down in the same way that you'd see a bull ready.
Alright, up to 305. Second set incoming, let's go. Alright, y'all, set number 2. Got 305 on the bar. 3 reps. Let's get out of here, come on.
Ready to go out, ready to go and chase something. And he steps out on stage and the hairs stand up on the back of your neck. You're watching this guy channel rage, fury.
That's the god of war. It's your brother, your mom, your friend, the one comment they're gonna say, you've changed. Why are you doing another kick like this? Oh, you're gonna try that now. Okay, here we go again. The thing is that it's not about them being right or wrong. Again, it's about how right and how wrong they could be. Let's say you wanted to start a podcast.
Alright, that's 2 done. Last 3 sets, we're going up to 325. See y'all when we get it loaded. Alright y'all, last 3 sets, but we're not changing the weight anymore, so we're at 325. Let's get it up. We got 3 sets and 3 left. Let's finish it.
In the past, and you did 3 episodes, and then you fell off. And then they think, I told you so. Stop with these dreams. Stop with this crazy content stuff. You're never going to become an influencer or whatever your goal is. Replace influencer with whatever your thing is. The thing is that you are still closer having done 3 than having done 0. And so it's just about directional correctness and realizing that criticizers are more often correct.
Alright, 1 set done. 2 to go. Minute break. Alright, 2 sets left. This is the second to last one. Now that I'm not changing out the weights, it'll be a lot faster, so let's get to it. Last couple.
But when it matters most, incorrect.
But for some reason I thought that I needed to be the guy. And I said, no, you know what? You don't need to be the guy. You're a leader. You need to support your leader. And it's not about you. And so that right there also changed my attitude, because then, from then on, in my career and in my life, I realized, hey, I don't always need to be the center of attention, which is what our ego wants us to do. Our ego always wants it to be about us. And it's not about us. It's not about us at all. In fact, in a situation like that, where the platoon commander wants to do something, maybe he sees something that I don't see, maybe he's got a different strategic objective that he wants to accomplish.
Ooh, okay. Mid break, 1 set left. Let's finish it out. All right, y'all, last set right here. Let's finish it out strong here. Last set. Here we go.
And I'm undermining that. And what does that do to our platoon? Hey, it makes me feel great, because I think, oh yeah, I might not be the guy in charge, but I'm out here making the calls. That's your ego. And what you have to do is subordinate your ego and be supportive of the person that's in charge, and you move forward together as a team, because that's what it's about. It's not about me. It's about the team.
If you are someone that deals with a crippling sense of insufficiency, your ability to discount any good thoughts you have in your mind is going to be so strong. If you try and lead with positivity first, I need to think it, wish it, believe it, and I will achieve it, your set point of negativity is going to just crush that into the ground. I'm speaking from personal experience, right? As the guy that was chronically unconfident and still has the imposter syndrome that does creep in. You have to start with action. It needs
All right, y'all seen the work today, man. A lot of good work. Like I said, those acceleration sprints really just to make my first step quicker and get a lot faster. One thing I did that I didn't show y'all was I ran my warm-up. One of my warm-up things was I ran 7 laps around the track before I got started. Clean pulls, great for producing explosion and strength at the same time. I mean, I'm deadlifting that weight up, and then as soon as I get to the top, boom, I'm jumping as high as I can. And then, of course, hex bar deadlift, good athletic adaptation to the deadlift. So make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down below in the comments how you thought that workout was. Man, that dude kept messing with me, man. He told me that I had to stop sprinting, bro. So I stopped sprinting. I had ran at that point like 6 of my 8 acceleration sets, and he's like, you gotta stop sprinting. You're scaring people. I'm like, I'm not gonna run anybody over, dude. Like, you know what I mean? I'm running fast, but the gray lane is for running. The blue lane's for walking. I'm not just about to run somebody over. So I stop and I slow down. I cut my speed like 50%, right? So I go and I run probably like 50%. Bro comes back up there and bothers me again and talks about, you sprinted more after I told you to stop. I was like, you told me not to run that fast, so I cut my speed in half. I'm like, dude, if you think that's a sprint, like people hit that speed that I was going, like in the last 2 sets, y'all saw I slowed way down for the last 2 sets. Like people hit that speed jogging, bro. You know what I mean? So he just kept messing with me, man. That was really annoying. So next time when I'm doing my sprints, I ain't doing them up here. You know what I mean? Unless it's early in the morning, because they don't bother you at like 5 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It's when you get to too many people being here and people say stuff and it gets really annoying. So I'm gonna start running outside, finding a spot to like run outside, which will still suck once it gets cold. But make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. Let me know what y'all thought of that video. I'm back and I'm better. And y'all gonna see many more videos coming out. But I'll catch y'all on the next one. We out. Let's go.